Yeah, it was pretty sore after the game. Took some anti-inflammatory. Um, did my treatment. I was in the cold tub, just doing every little thing I can to release some of that pressure that I was feeling. Um, and woke up today and it was feeling pretty good. So I wanted to go out today and give it a shot.
Did you feel it tonight?
A little bit, adrenaline kicked in, so I wasn't really worried about it. Tomorrow morning is where I'm worried about. See how I feel, but I think I'm on the right path, and I should be cleared, and I shouldn't be feeling anything that could keep me out. Might be a little sore, but that's okay.
Second night of a back-to-back. This is a tough place to play. What is your response in the third quarter say about this team?
Everything, we've been ups, downs. We've been the best team in the league for a minute, and every night, throws a different challenge at us. And we come in on the road against a really good team, a hard fighting team that fights to the end. And it's like you had said on the second night of a back to back. It's cold, so it's like it's just one of those days where we can make excuses and. If we would have lost this game, it would have been one of those things where you just say, what's the second in the back of the night? They're probably tired and come up with excuses. But for us, it just shows who we are. No matter what we're going through, no matter what we go through, we're not going to make any excuses. We're going to continue to play, and we're going to own up to whatever happens and whatever decision that is. And at the outcome, if that's a win, that's a win. If that's a loss, that's a loss.
And then just the depth that you guys have on display tonight.
Everybody contribute. I got to give a big shout out to Blake, man. Man, been hooping. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, I know I did, and I'm sure everybody here in the world probably didn't know Blake still had something in the tank. So to be able to see him come out and give the energy that he's given us, that's all you can ask for. So it's no wonder why everybody loves Blake. It's no wonder why he's on this team and he's still here. You know what I'm saying? In this league, he understands what it takes to be a vet. He understands what it takes to be ready at any given moment. Al was out tonight and he had to step back in the starting lineup. And, you got Luke Cornett coming in as well, dunking everything now. So, everybody contributed in the ways when we needed it. And that's all you can ask for. And we love each other, and we're going to continue to play like that.
Marcus, how tough is that process to learn how to win these type of games? You guys have not played well up here over here. From Rosen and Lowry to Siakam and Van Vliet, like they've gotten me at times to win this game in the second half. How much of a learning experience has the last couple of years been to learn how to win these type of games?
It's been big for us. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's hard to win up here, especially up here in Toronto. It is tough. They get that crowd going. They get on their feet and they get that energy in that arena, and they fuel the guys. So, I've been on the other end of these games a few times. So, it is hard to win in this league, especially here. So for us to be able to come out and win it, and like you said, and learn and have those years to learn from it is big for us. We each of those games we lost in the past years, we always had something to learn from. And I think that's what's kind of helping us in these games now. We've had games that are similar last year and in the previous years that has gotten us ready for what we have to come in front of us now.
Pascal Siakam, back in the 2020 bubble, he kind of had a bit of a struggle in that playoff series. What can you say about his growth over the past 2 years since then, and what you've seen playing against him?
It's tremendous. His mentality, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? He back when he was having that struggle, you can tell things were getting to him. And this year he's just been going. It doesn't matter what obstacles in front of him. He's going to continue to keep going and apply pressure on the defense. And when you got a player of his caliber, that's what you want. You don't want him to get down on himself. He's not going to be perfect. And I think they've done a good job of, elaborating that to him, and he's done a good job of accepting that. When things aren't going right, don't put my head down, come back and, make something happen. And they've been doing that. So, he's a really good player for this team. And we all know the type of player Siakam could be, and he is. So, to be able to come out that slump, we knew it was going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Marcus, I apologize for the variations of this question you've answered over time, but you watched a few years ago Jayson and Jaylen try to find their place on this team and this league. How gratifying has it been to watch them go from where they were to guys leading the best team and the best offense in the league?
First off, you can ask me that question a million times, a million different ways. I ain't never gonna get tired of answering that. But you know, we see it. We all know what those guys are capable of. And each and every year they've grown. You know, we've asked them to work on something that not only help them but help us as a team, and they've done it. And they come back the next year, and you know, they've been on display, and we see it. So you know, we understand what we have with those two guys, the gems we have. We don't take them for granted. We appreciate everything that they do, the work that they put in, and the growth that they continue to be giving us on the court and off the court, and just the leaders they continue to grow to be. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this team the longest. Those two are next, and you know, we've had some battles. We've had some ups and downs. We've cried, we bled, we sweat. We've done it all together. So, you know, I'm just really happy for those guys. I'm proud of those guys to be, you know, blossomed into the players that they are.
Marcus, sorry. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Blake Griffin. Before he had a role similar as Brown, as Tatum, and right now he has a very completely different role. I don't know what is your opinion about that? No? How are you seeing him?
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all have different roles. And, you know, everybody in the NBA has been that guy at some point in time in their life. And then they get here and that may change. And you have to, you know, be able to adjust and adapt. So the way that he's been able to adjust and adapt to that is phenomenal, you know, and that's the professionalism you have to have. So that's all you can say about that.
Marcus, as a great defender and reigning defensive player of the year, what do you think about Anunoby's skills in the defensive?
Oh, gee. And Anunoby, man, we talk about him a lot. You know, that's a guy you got to watch when he's on you, when he's on the court, when he's around. He's physical, you know, he's athletic enough to guard anybody. He's strong enough to guard anybody. So, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't give up, you know, and he's on a team where they play just as hard as he does. So this is a perfect fit. And he's only going to continue to get better, you know what I'm saying? And he's a great defender. And one day, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the DPOY race and let alone win it. So, you know, tip our hat off to OG. Keep going.
Thank you, Marcus. Oh, go ahead, G.
Did you get a chance to talk to Kaepernick at all?
No, I did not get a chance to. I wish I really did, though. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.